What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say horror game? Maybe you think of your favorite horror game like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Outlast, Alien Isolation, Dead Space, and a lot more games out there that could scare the hell out of you. When I say horror, I bet you usually think of being immersed with your character, walking in dark forests, running away from creatures straight from hell, dark rooms, mansions, and everything trying to kill you and scare the hell out of you. What I know you don't think or consider to be scary would be a sort of Candy Crush, mobile phone, match the blocks type of game. Doesn't seem particularly scary, but somehow in my infinite randomness, I managed to find a game, a mobile one at that is this exact format and actually kind of terrifying. So with all that being said, hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to my channel. My name is Iveria and I talk about games. Subscribe if you are new, it helps out a lot. Also be sure to like the video so I know if you want to see more videos like this, and enjoy the video. So, the game I'm talking about today is a game called Stay With Me. It's not a game you can download or buy anywhere. I found it on the Samsung Gaming Hub, Arcade Place, whatever it's called, when I was bored as hell and I had been seeing it in my recommended games for a while and I don't know why. So, after just seeing it for the last time and seeing this terrifying sort of thumbnail for the game, I was like curious to see what it actually is. So, I said why the hell not check it out, and that was a mistake on my end because I didn't know what this game was going to be. I didn't expect it to be this sort of game. I thought it was just going to be one of those random imitation Candy Crush games that are out there. But to be honest, I've searched around trying to find info on the game, maybe find the devs or something like that. But all I found was that this game was on some website called GameN.com way before it came to the Gaming Hub, which I've never heard of before. But it does have some stuff about what exactly the game is about, though the description is very vague. It reads, a chase in the midnight hospital, the corridors and stairs like a nightmare. Run away until find the untold truth. Connect 3 or more keys, vertical or horizontal, and break all the color blocks under the key and the door will open. Connect a chain and can stop the man for a while. So it doesn't really give a lot of info about what the hell is going on in the game. Plus I'm translating the page from Korean to English, so I hope the translation is right and kind of accurate. But anyway, going as far back as I can in the comments to the very first comments left under the game, it reveals that the game was maybe released in 2015 or even earlier, and it seems to have some kind of fan base, I think. Well, a little fan base that I can see in the comments just trying to beat this game and trying to like piece together what's happening. People trying to figure out what's going on with it and also complaining that the game's too hard and they're stuck on some level or something. So let me break down the play by play, stage by stage of the game and try to piece together what's happening, since I can actually play the game and kind of get far in the stages. Alright, so the first stage starts with some blonde hair girl, the girl from the thumbnail of the game, running towards a door in like a patient's room or something, but there's chairs and another door with a biohazard symbol, so maybe it's just kind of like the hallway of a hospital or something, and the girl is slowly being chased by this guy with red hair who's just walking real slow, no weapon or anything, just walking slowly trying to catch this girl. So for the first stages from like 1 to 6, I guess I can group them into chapters just to make it easier. So let me call this one chapter 1 or something like that. It's a set of rooms or a hospital hallway. It looks kind of abandoned and really creepy. And then after a few stages, in like stages 1 to 3, you get through the door and the environment shifts to like a sort of basement or underground place. It looks run down, bare bones, and just really goddamn creepy. Like, I don't understand what type of primal fear I feel when I play this, and it's kind of a slow build to being scary and just having that sort of primal anxiety tapped into, because the more I play the game, the scarier it becomes. Maybe it's because of kind of being on a time limit, trying to match the keys and chains to slow the guy or creature down and unlock the door. Or it's just trying to pay attention to what's happening on screen and just getting overwhelmed by the fear of this guy getting closer. and also trying to open the door. So it only feels immersive in the sense that I feel exactly what the main character is feeling in that moment, trying to escape, trying to open that door, finagling with the door handle and the keys and trying to run away from this person or monster or being or whatever. But on to the next chapter and set of stages.
I got a million.
Well, the stairs connected in a zigzag pattern ascending, and again the background paired with the stairs looks very unhospital-like. It doesn't look like a hospital stairway. It looks very, very kind of abandoned house-like type of thing. So maybe it's an abandoned hospital or something like that. So maybe like an emergency stairwell or something. But anyway, after each chapter though, the man changes and shapeshifts into this demonic creature and keeps changing as the game progresses. It keeps getting faster and faster. The stages get harder and more stressful. Now there's more of that purple stuff with bars you need to get rid of and less easier keys to match. So pairing that with the literal goddamn shape-shifting demon that's chasing you is stressful as hell and scary, and it really gets your heart pumping. So the next set of stages are a set of rooms lined up in a line filled with cabinets. So this could be administration rooms or something like that. I honestly don't know at this point. And at this point, I'm not looking at the damn background. I'm trying to survive. I wanna live. And now for the last set of stages, there's more stairs going up in a zigzag pattern. Now we are getting higher, and after stage 18, we appear on a rooftop. This is the final stage and the end of the game. So when we get to the last rooftop, it seems the man who had been a monster slowly transforms back into a human. He hugs the woman from behind and sheds a tear, saying, "Stay with me." Okay, so a few things I haven't really touched on. The man's constant transformation throughout the game and stages. So let me run that down quick. So I got this from the GameMan.com comments because for some levels I really couldn't get through because this game is really hard and it's really stressful, and I don't really have the motor skills to deal with it. So I just got it from the comments of the GameMan.com. So the monster evolution goes as follows. At first the monster walks upright, but its limbs gradually increase in number. They're like tentacle type beings. At the end of stage 14, it crawls while transforming into a spider or hedgehog like monster. Now here's where it starts getting even more scary than it already is, and starts making you even more anxious if you aren't already scared to death. So it reaches the rooftop and transforms back to a human and cries. So I don't know, it's a sad ending. It's scary because we don't understand what's chasing us and what it wants and how we are connected to it, and that's basically the game. So now what I want to do is I want to try and go deeper and figure out what the hell any of this means. I have some ideas, but I'm not really sure about them. So my first thought after playing the game is that it seems the woman, the main character, was abducted, taken to an abandoned hospital and held there for I don't know how long. The captor is the monster chasing us. Maybe he needs her for something, or just abducted her for sinister purposes or something of that nature. Or playing devil's advocate here, the man could be trying to get help or something, and he needs the woman to be with him, or maybe just I don't know, man. It's hard enough already to defend this guy when his human form looks like this, and then he starts transforming into some kind of monster. Like, body already looks like a creep normally, so now when he turns into a monster, how am I supposed to defend this guy? But I know, don't judge a book by its cover, but damn, he already looks so evil and sinister in the thumbnail, so it's kind of hard not to. But anyway, moving on. Another theory I thought up in my head could be like a metaphor for maybe someone accruing a terminal medical condition or something like that, which makes them become more unrecognizable, and thus the monster-like figure appears. So maybe in the mind it feels like being trapped with this non-stop shape-shifting thing that's constantly coming after you and trying to kill you. Or flip it to the guy's point of view, it could be how they view themselves and them trying to reach out to like a loved one or something of the sort. But anyway, I don't really know what I'm talking about, man. There's nothing online about this game. It's kind of a mystery to me. Maybe it's bigger in Korea and more known and there's more information from that side, but I've seriously got nothing on their game. But I've searched and searched but can't really find anything. Just a sort of smallish community in the comments of GameN.com. So let me show you those comments right here, right now. So that's all I can find on the game, and yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and don't forget to comment and help me try and find more about this game. Just help me figure this out, cause I wanna know more about it. I wanna know the people who made it, and I want to know the meaning behind it. So yeah, that's gonna be it, and I'll see you in the next video. So bye.